Shor welcomes you to its last and final episode. We might be wrapping up this show, but the journey doesn't end here at all. The mission continues to spread like tidal waves.
And today we have a very special surprise for you, which we shall share with you at the end of the show. So without further ado, let's begin the program Kishor Kishor. And now I'd like to call upon our first participant, Yogesh. And now I'd like to call upon our second participant, Dinesh. And let us see who our special guest is in the Treasury of Truth.
My name is Pradeep. I am 16 years old. I work for a local transport company. I often travel out of town. I am on my own a lot. That's why I have had a lot of physical relations with others. Every time a different woman. And that too without protection. But something has been troubling me of late. My private parts have been itching a lot. Even when I urinate, I feel a burning sensation. Now how and with whom can I share this? I shared it with some friends and they advised me to see a local quack. I really don't know what to do about this.
Pradeep's problem is rather grave and not to be taken lightly. Unprotected sex can cause a lot of dangerous problems. So let's start tackling this issue with some questions and answers.
So our very first question comes from our ANN Didi.
Unprotected sexual intercourse is advisable, correct or incorrect?
Correct. At this age, we don't really have the presence of mind to carry protection in our wallets. When we get older, then we can think about using protection.
Absolutely incorrect. The root cause of many dangerous infections is having unprotected and unsafe intercourse. And many a times, these infections can prove fatal. And the most important thing, we have to guard against HIV by always engaging in protection while having sexual relations.
Our second question for today. By visiting a local quack, will Pradeep's current condition be cured? Correct or not?
Incorrect. He should go to a proper hospital and get thoroughly checked by a doctor.
Absolutely right answer. Because this could be any type of infection. It could also be HIV. And as Pradeep himself just told us, he has engaged in unprotected sexual relations with many different women. The HIV test is conducted only in hospitals. With the right tests, we get a correct diagnosis of the type of infection, which is why it is extremely important to get the right tests and reports from a qualified doctor.
Now for our third question. If someone has had sexual relations with just one person and for the first time unprotected, is there any danger of contracting HIV? Correct or incorrect?
Incorrect. HIV is contracted only when you have unprotected sexual relations with multiple partners.
Incorrect answer. That is an absolute misconception. HIV can be contracted even from the very first instance of unprotected sexual relations because you never know whether the partner is infected with the HIV virus or not. That is why it is important to avoid any kind of unprotected sexual relations and use protection every single time.
So friends, the winner of our today's show is Dinesh. Sneha Didi has a surprise for us today. Let's go and find out what that surprise is.
Namaste. Our caravan is moving fast and steadily ahead. It is difficult to stop it at this point. We are planning to take this project to Palam village, to create a strong foundation in this model village to make it an ideal village. So the whole world recognizes and sees what Kishor Kishor is all about. The road ahead is narrow and tough. What the outcome will be, we have no idea at this point. But we will not falter in our mission for fear of the outcome. And to each and every one of you, especially Anurag and Meethi, thank you very, very much. Whether it is morning or night, the time is always right for Kishor ka Shor.
Shor.
When we stand united, victory's just a step away. Hand in hand, united, musical harmony we can play. So let's play.
Whether it is morning or night, the time is always right for Kishor ka Shor.
We can do anything if we try.